Okay, we are currently about halfway through, or a little bit more than halfway through, the second to last lunar cycle of summer, which in Blackfoot we call Pakipis Tsotsitsichpi, when the choke cherries ripen, obviously because it's time to harvest choke cherries, but it's also time to harvest other late summer berries. And today I wanted to show this one, which is hawthorn. Which is a hawthorn, roundleaf hawthorn, I guess it's called, but just a hawthorn plant. And there's lots of different species of hawthorn in the northern hemisphere around the world. And they're all useful. They're all useful both as food and, more importantly, as medicine. You'll see that they look a lot like a rose hip, and that is because they're part of the rose family. The reason that they're named hawthorn is because of the thorns. You can probably see those in relief on my hand. Significant thorns. Every rose has them. So hawthorn, the real value of hawthorn is as a medicine. To me, in my perspective, is as a medicine, and it's a cardiovascular medicine. It's a heart medicine. What hawthorn does is, if you include a small dosage, a small supplement of hawthorn in your diet every day over an extended period of time, it starts to expand your arteries, strengthen their walls, allowing more blood to flow, decreasing the chance of blockages, decreasing the chances of aneurysms. It strengthens your heart, helps your heart beat more regularly, and it also helps your heart make use of situations where there's less oxygen. So it's a really good heart medicine, and it's the kind of medicine that you can take for the rest of your life. You know, you can be on a supplement of this berry forever. So I'm going to start supplementing on this berry this year. I've been thinking about it for several years, and I've always gone out and picked some, but I've never picked a full supply. What I'd like to have, I'd like to have at least 4 berries a day in my diet. 2 that I can eat in the morning, 2 that I can eat in the evening. I've looked at different things online, medical prescriptions, and they're all based on tinctures and this kind of thing. I'm going to use the raw fruit itself, the raw berry. If you're making tinctures, you can actually use leaves as well, so it makes it a little bit easier on you. But I like to use the raw berry. I'm just going to freeze it, a whole year's supply, and then have a little bit every day. And in fact, I'm going to try this season in the next couple of weeks to pick a year's supply, not only for myself but for a few people. That way I can also give this as a gift to people who I know who have some heart issues. So it's a good medicine if you've already have heart issues. You gotta take it for at least 3 months for the effects to really start taking place, the physical effects to really start taking place in your arteries and such. It's the kind of thing you have to take for long term. But even if you already have a heart condition, this can help, and if you don't, this can ensure that you don't get one, right? Or at least dramatically decrease your potentiality of getting heart issues, where you're going to have blockages, narrow arteries, thin walls, that kind of thing. So hawthorn, a very important berry to learn, and this is the season right now to gather it. It's nice and ripe. It's ready to be picked. If you wait too long, like everything else out here, the window of opportunity closes. Okay. All right, so here we have it. Less than an hour's work, just under an hour's work, and I have 1 full year's supplement of hawthorn berries ready to go. In fact, I'm eating one right now. 2 in the morning, 2 at night, for a full year. Good for the heart.